Hi, little crap.
Hello.
So we are here today to do the Lair of. Okay, we get this started. We're here at Capsize Charters. Boat on third of it. Going.
There you are. It's about time somebody normal stopped by. There I was, minding my own business, when this spooky lady wearing an unnecessarily large hat comes bursting out of the water and says she has a book for me. Is there anyone around here who doesn't just appear and disappear whenever they feel like it? Okay, now I know you're all doing it on purpose.
If Bell has brought word to us from Melee, then Guybrush must be ready to depart. I shall reopen a path to the Sea of the Damned, so that you may join him on his journey to Monkey Island and face LeChuck together. I must confess, even I did not truly believe such a place really existed. But memory or no, tales of the power Monkey Island conceals should be taken most seriously.
Threepwood may be a scrawny dope, but he's beaten LeChuck before. Do we really need to worry?
The Sword of Souls is a formidable weapon. It was created to release captive spirits. But when fully reforged as the Burning Blade, it will grant LeChuck the power to enslave them.
I knew I shouldn't have asked. Well, what are we waiting for?
Indeed. We have come too far to abandon Guybrush now. Use his memoirs to guide you, and make sure LeChuck never gets a chance to wield the Burning Blade. Captain Capsize and I must attend to a mission of our own.
You've got his memoirs. Now get through that archway and help Threepwood. He'll almost certainly need it.
Okay. Where's the archway? Oh. Wow, it's all
Here
lit
we
up
go.
for us. Here we go. Let's go, little crap. I got that. I don't know if we have enough
Whoopsie.
planks, but I got it. I don't know. Going through the tree. Oh, here we go. On our way to Monkey Island.
I think I heard a Fort of Fortune spawn right when we left.
Aw, you're always hearing that. What the heck?
Oh,
Whoa.
Alright, here we go.
Hi,
How to
Guybrush.
do this. A little heavy on the brimstone there, Chef.
Aw.
Ahoy there! We're about to make
Ahoy.
sail for Monkey Island. Stay close to the Black Pearl so we don't get separated.
Okay.
Ready, Mr. Mancomb? Deploy
That's
the
the Black
cinnamon in
Pearl.
3, 2,
Cinnamon Incorporated, Captain.
prepare the chicken. No, the rubber chicken.
Maybe an ascension apparatus added.
Andy, ready with the mints.
Belay that, we're fresh out.
What? Already?
'Twas Spiffy what had the last of 'em, Captain. Done his breath of power good.
Well, find something.
What about these?
Those look like cucumbers. Well, pickled cucumbers.
I found about 30 jars in the captain's quarters. But they're green, and they grow outdoors, so I reckon...
Why would anyone keep... Oh, the heck with it. Throw it all in the pot.
Rinkless recipe replacements reducing, sir.
Heck are they
Should
cooking
be
over
ready
there?
Any moment.
Monkey Island. I'm coming, Elaine. Full speed ahead, Mr. Cobb. Show me what the Black Pearl can really do.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm splash screening.
Left.
Oh yeah. Connection to server has been lost. I'm joining back.
Okay, so on approach island, gonna want to down the shoreline here. Black Pearl. All the way down here. Because you're gonna need to hit your ship with a boulder. That's something. Get it parked up just. Gonna want to do is northwest end here where the beach kind of ends and starts to. Gonna want to try to get as close to. gonna want to get as close as possible. Park it right up in here. Preferably have your bowsprit kind of over rocks. Just about like so. Right about there. That looks about right. All right, so after that, head southeast down the shoreline. We're gonna go to the tree, the banana tree. Run all the way down. That one lone tree out there on the beach, that's the banana tree. All the way down here. Look to the right. Gonna be first. Gonna be your
Delicious
first
ripe
memoir.
bananas hanging tantalizingly out of reach. Herman uses a special banana picker to harvest them. He can be pretty resourceful when he has to be.
So you just want to sit there and listen to the whole thing. Right here is the bar. And then look at the tree. Banana. Right across the sand here. First. And you'll just then you're gonna head to the Black Pearl. And you're gonna talk to everybody on Black Pearl, which is gonna be 3. Talk to Hancock.
So, you found your way along in our wake. Welcome to Monkey Island. We are now. See, folks weren't best pleased to learn they'd been beguiled, nor that the legend of Monkey Island was so much bilge-water. Guybrush tried to set things right, but a lot of people weren't happy, and very few believed him when he said LeChuck was behind the whole thing. Treasure, and lots of it. After apologizing, pleading, and persuading didn't work, Guybrush remembered that pirates can be quite amenable to bribery. There's a fair chunk of the governor's treasury waiting for me back on Melee Island. Enough to settle my sizable tab at the scum bar. Until then, I'll be the most loyal shipmate you've ever seen. There's no need to phrase that so accusingly. Guybrush was quite intent on paying for his passage, but after hunting high and low, Stan was nowhere to be seen. Therefore, we invoked a unilateral Residents of Melee Association proclamation, and availed ourselves of nearby assets for the good of the community. Well, if you ask me, it's Stan who's the real crook in all of this. Turns out that this isn't even the genuine article. The paint comes right off. I suppose the real Black Pearl must be off on some grand adventure of her own, though I doubt she'll find stranger tides than these. The lad jumped overboard as soon as we reached the shallows and raced off into the jungle. And the pooch went after him like a bolt of lightning. Well, he was yelling about a gigantic stone monkey head near here. Supposedly it's a secret entrance to somewhere or other. Sounds like it'd be hard to miss. Only that you should watch where you tread. Supposedly there's an old castaway living around here with a fondness for setting traps. I spied their camp on the southern beach as we were sailing by. They're sure to know plenty about the island, assuming they're not completely cracked by now. Happy though I was to accompany Guybrush on his journey, in exchange for generous remuneration, of course, the rest is up to him. I'll not be getting myself into a fight with LeChuck, nor his crew, for the sake of Guybrush. Money's no good if you're too dead to spend it. Aye, that we are. It's been too long since I got to work on my tan. But don't let us stop you from exploring, putting yourself in mortal peril and so on. Stop by again and let us know how you get on.
Alright, so and then you talk to Jeff.
Hey, you! Stay out of the kitchen! Sorry, force of habit. Hey, but don't touch the cooking pot. One spoonful's enough to blow your brains right out of your ear. Guybrush asked if he could borrow my cooking pot. He said that brewing a special recipe is the only way to reach Monkey Island. You need squid ink, cinnamon, zinc oxide, monkey blood. It's a very delicate and sophisticated task. Mancomb turned out to be a natural. Maybe he should be my new assistant chef. Nope, that cooking pot's been in the family for 5 generations. There's no way I'm leaving it unguarded in a place like this. And hey, isn't stopping LeChuck supposed to be your job? Sure is. I always thought Monkey Island would be, you know, small and cute, like a monkey. But it's actually giant and scary, like a chimp. You should start by finding Guybrush. He knows his way around. Or you could ask the old hermit guy over at the South Beach. If you can find a rowboat, you might have an easier time getting around. Sorry, but everything went into the cooking pot. You'll have to find your own food. Deep, dark caves are a good way to keep things fresh.
Right? You don't have to listen to everything they say. I'm just everybody can see. Here's Cobb.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. I'd say it greatly increases the dramatic tension by promising a fateful encounter between an iconic hero and villain in an unforgettable locale. By presenting such a marked visual juxtaposition to Melee Island, that sense of the familiar is replaced with an uncanny feeling of dread. Furthermore, the tonal dissonance created when such an idyllic location is framed as your final, and thus logically most challenging destination, should not be underestimated. The serenity and almost total lack of human interaction can only serve to heighten the sense of awe and wonder as you rely on your own spatial awareness to progress. He's by the big monkey head in the jungle. Good luck. Aye.
There's Captain Coco. Don't have to talk to him right now, but back. 7 more. Rescuing him. Okay, so after this, after you talk to the 3 AIs on the ship, you'll want to come over here, off the front of the ship, and go Toward the wreck. Ish. Oh crap! Toward the shipwreck up here, but see the water kind of crosses. Big tree here on the left. Climb up this front. That little well and second.
This pond has a history of killing unwary pirates. Herman's shipmate died here in a tragic accident. And he said they were friends, but I'm not sure they were really that close.
All of it. And to the shipwreck. And notice a big pile of planks right next to the wreck on. It's going to be second note. Read that. See it? Okay. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. That you're just run fish. Follow the shoreline past the broken mast. Straight ahead there. Red rock right here. Third note. Want to read through that? And now we're gonna go meet Guybrush. Play the beginning of.
Hey, you made it. But the others are still on the ship. Looks like it's just us. And Spiffy, of course. LeChuck's secret lair is through the catacombs under this giant stone monkey head. I was sure I left the key right here. It looks kind of like a big cotton swab, but I can't find it anywhere. In fact, I'm pretty sure someone's been poking around since the last time I was here. They left this map behind, see? Looks like they were searching for 3 golden idols. My pirate instincts tell me they're probably part of some elaborate yet thematically appropriate puzzle. You hold on to the map and go look for the key. I'll wait here and keep watch for LeChuck and Elaine.
Okay, so he'll give you 3 maps for 3 golden idols. Then you're gonna find your right here.
One of the most terrifying sights on the whole of Monkey Island. Trespassers are forbidden, but I wasn't going to let that stop me from rescuing Elaine.
Okay, so now we're gonna get back. He did. I don't know. Back to water. See the black pearl over there. We're going to follow the water. The west. Then you'll see a zip line. Or you can climb the rock wall. And what left. Where? Left. Oh, I didn't go. Here it is, right here. Fourth. And more.
The river splits here. It used to flow just one way, but I used some of Herman's gunpowder to set things right. An act of ecological restitution that got me a free rope.
That's your fourth memoir, and the little dock's right in front of you. Low Creps. Get it, Low Crep?
Yep.
Okay. Then you're going to want to go ahead and climb the rock wall. Fourth note. That and that you're right. The inkwell. Or
Either this is a poorly balanced pile of boulders, or it's primitive art created by Herman Toothrot. I suppose it depends on your point of view, but the local islanders weren't impressed.
okay. This you're going to want to take all the way to right. Go anymore. And then you're going to want to, and here's the point, you're going to have to take out or hit with a boulder. You're going to have to hit the banana tree or the tree out on the beach all by itself. The monkey totem idol there, and your three things you're going to. First thing you want to do is rotate this to the left. Once you get it all the way to the right, rotate it to the left. Yeah, you're going to want to go to the ledge here. Well, will be your sixth memoir.
I made a 1 in a zillion shot from up here. Unfortunately, the ship I sank was my own, the Sea Monkey. I guess fine art is harder than it looks.
Like I was saying earlier, you have 3 targets you need to take out: the monkey statue, the banana tree. So after you get your over, don't touch, and you'll grab a boulder, put it on the X. And little crab, do you want to push it?
Sure. Push.
And we just pick out the monkey statue. Well done. So then you just jump down. Once you turn once to the left. So once to the left. Climb back up. And we're going to attempt to take out the banana tree. Okay, little crab.
Sure.
Grab a boulder. Place it on the X. Put a push. Aha. Got it. Good shot, little crab. Shot. Alright. Jump down and 4 times right. That little crab.
Sure.
Turn it 4 times to the right. And
1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
Come back up. This one is trying to hit our ship with this one. There. And before you send that boulder off, where he's got that pointed, it's where that's pointed down there. It's like right in front of that plant. Okay. Give her a push. Go. Oh, that was a definite hit. Nice shot, little
Bullseye.
crap. So we're going to come over here, we're going to take the zip line down, and we're going to go check our ship for any leaks. Sometimes you'll get a leak, sometimes you won't. Yeah, good shooting, little crap.
Thanks.
Check our ship for any.
Nope, no holes.
Okay, so what we want to do now, what everybody would want to do now, is check your accommodation. Hotels. Lair of LeChuck. They're unlocking banana, so you hit the banana tree. Hit the ship. No, we hit the monkey. So we didn't have any leaks at all.
Nope.
So if somebody were to come back to their ship and not have any leaks, they would think, oh, I didn't do it. But if you just check on your tall tale, you will see that you did, in fact, hit your own ship of art. All right. So from here, you're going to want to go to the smoke, which is Herman's campsite. Run down the beach. See the smoke in the distance. And camp. And
Well, hello there.
hello, Herman. How are you doing, sir? So you want to speak to Herman.
Nice having a chance to talk with somebody civilized. It's been a while. I said I was the only civilized person, not the only one. LeChuck and his crew showed up a while back, but civil they are not. And you know what's worse? All those other new ghosts and ghouls saying they're from some Sea of the Damned or some such thing. Sea of the Extremely Rude, that's what I call it. They've been stampeding all over Monkey Island, making off with whatever they fancy, and wreaking havoc with the ancient Monkey Idol. Things got so bad, the island's inhabitants decided to leave. The northern shores are deserted now. Part of Monkey Island's heritage, its soul, scuffed out. Such a shame. Well, at least now they won't be stealing my precious rowboat oars. I've had to hide them, along with just about everything else I own. It's a disgrace, that's what it is. Hey now, you stay away from there. That's my new base of operations. Well, it will be when I get it finished, now that I've finally got the materials. See, a young clown named Driftweed happened along and started to mess around with my primitive art up on the cliffside. Hey, I wouldn't expect you to appreciate my work any more than Driftweed did. That idiot even managed to scuttle his own ship with it. Hubris ultimately leads to calamity, I suppose. It's a metaphor for life, just like all art. Yes. Very deep. Very meaningful. Anyway, I've been salvaging the wreck of the Sea Monkey and using it to build myself a real home. A place folks like you can't just wander inside. Oh, I don't think I could bear the loneliness out at sea. I may not like it when folks mess with my art, but at least it gives me someone to yell at. Got yourself a death wish, eh? Well, too bad. The island's inhabitants returned their cotton swab key to its hiding place before they left. I suppose they thought they were doing visitors a favor by keeping them away from LeChuck.
I will be right
Just
back.
make more trouble
Okay.
for me. I had to find space near here for a secret stash where rampaging pirates, the sun, and a dreaded monkey can't spoil my supplies. Who are you, my echo? Yes, they hid it. And no, I don't know where. It's probably something monkey-related. Most things around here are. Ah, but who cares? I've got my own possessions to worry about. It's all because of that thieving monkey. He's developed a real taste for my chilled banana soup and makes off with whatever he can get his paws on. I must have used up half a Driftweed's ship to make them. So far, he's always slipped past me and gotten away scot-free. It wouldn't be so bad, but I keep having to reset the traps whenever pirates go blundering into them. Makes me wonder why I bother. You keep your hands and your stomach away from my belongings. I said no. Now get out of here. I'm sure you've got pressing business to attend to.
So after you talk to Herman, pick up quest pages right here. Gonna give you some jobs to. At this point, see his chest right. Go over it. Here to dead log. Go over it. Right here. See. Seventh memoir.
Vines, creepers, and lots of monkeys. If I hadn't found a furry little friend here, I might never have made it to LeChuck.
Come back to Herman. And we're looking for a key. And it can be within 4 different carvings. So you're gonna follow the path and go past the trap, over the bridge, over this ravine. Right here, after you pass over the ravine, you're gonna take a right. And when the path come to the part where the path splits again, you're gonna go left. And you're gonna see a chicken carving. And you're gonna check that key. Be there. Then you're gonna keep going left. And you're going to make note of giant fist. And you're going to take a right. Monkey pointing. Come up on a monkey carving. And you're going to check that for the key. And that is our key. I'm going to show you how to get to the other 2 locations. Even though we've just found our key in the monkey carving. So, back toward the fist. Take road. And you'll find the pig carving. Now there's a parrot carving. So from here, pig carving, follow path to right. And then you'll parrot carving. So those are the 4 places that you can find the key. So once you have the key, you're going to want to back to Bean. Or you can't run. Okay. Now it was back to, oh, here's the, so if you jump in where the water is, if it doesn't hurt, but you're gonna want to jump in the, get hurt, I'm gonna have to. And now I'm limping.
My God.
Oh, can I get you?
Yeah, I think you should. You could.
I got you.
Okay.
There is a ladder you can take. The key's right there where you're standing. There is a ladder, a couple ladders you can take. So, want to bring the key all the way down the ravine. And we're going to open a gate down here.
Here.
Gates open, so when you go in, you find table. Next note, that will be your fifth note. That. Then, going to want to take old banana bottle. Okay. Gonna take the chilled banana soup. We're gonna go back out to the ladder, and we're gonna go back to Herman's camp. So you'll see the waterfall ahead. The ladder is on the right. Ladder up. Next ladder up. Want to head back to her camp. It
Well,
pretty
hello
much
there.
puts you back out here anyway. All right, so what you're going to want to do with the chilled banana soup is you're actually going to want to pour it right here in the trap. Oh, crap.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. And then you're going to want to stand by this rope right here, little crap. Oh, watch the trap. What's happening? Dang the monkey.
Don't tell me that flea-ridden critter got his paws on more of my supplies. That's the 6th time this week, I think.
Now, Herman's going to go inspect the trap. You're going to want to hang right next to that rope. You're going to want to interact with that rope in a minute.
Okay.
Because you're about to trap Herman.
What's wrong with this useless thing?
Nice.
Hey, what's the big idea?
So,
You call this helping?
that's
Because
accommodation.
I call it goofing around.
And it did count for me also, little crap. So
Yeah,
now,
okay.
you're going to want to interact with the ropes so we can empty his pockets. So there's a set of ropes right here. So interact with those.
Don't just stand there.
You'll
Do
interact with them
something.
3 times.
Hey, that was tomorrow's breakfast. Hey, that was tomorrow's lunch. Somebody get me down from here. Now look, you made me drop my key. Leave
Aha!
the trap alone. You're only making things worse.
Now we got his key. So
This
now we
isn't
can
how
open
you
his
rescue
chest.
someone.
We can get his robo map or his robo oars.
You better not touch my stuff. Oh, I see how.
Oh,
it
I'm
is.
touching your
You're
stuff.
not really here to rescue me. You're just another thief who's here to steal my rowboat. Well,
Yeah?
good luck using it without any oars.
We'll find your oars. Don't you worry about it.
You're worse than those good-for-nothing islanders. Can't you leave an old man in peace?
So before we go after the ores, we are going to remember that totem we shot down with the boulder? We're
I've
Yep.
got
going
pressing
there.
business to attend
So we're
to.
going to go past Herman. We're going to go over the bridge, over the go left. We're going to follow path and get to the statue that we took down earlier. Boulder. Is it? I think I passed it. Oh no, there it is. Right in front of our face. So that's the statue that we hit with the boulder earlier. And here is the golden monkey idol. We are going to take to its proper spot that it needs to go to. You got to collect 3 of these golden monkey idols to open the, they're calling a cotton swab to put in, never mind, well, you'll see. So we're going to follow, want to pick that up and carry it. So here's your totem. You pick this up, and you'll see the monkey statue. We're going to follow the monkey statue, the big hand, not the fist, but the big hand. All right, so pointing this way, we're going to go this way. And here's your other monkey this way, so we're okay. Here's our next monkey. They just keep following the monkey statue. Yep, there's. And you're going to come to this giant hand. Okay, see? There's the giant hand. It's different than the fist. So you're just going to place that golden monkey head idol thing on there. And you'll need to retrieve 3 of these. So we have 1. Now we're just go back from where you came. You're just follow the monkey idols first. Back at the totem. Here we want to go west. Find this path not far from the idol. Right here, and you're gonna see I think it's a pocket watch, yeah. On the right, gonna turn left, gonna find your, what note is this? 6th note. 6th note, so but after that, head northwest down the path and see a pirate flag. It's like, kind of looks like a red log. Jump over that, come to boot. And you'll want to interact with the boot, and it's going to update your quest book. Find my orb. So in order to find Herman's ores, he's going to give you somewhere to dig to look for them. So in our journal, in our quest book, it says dig next to the crate of my bottles. However, there are 3 different locations this can be, and I'm going to show you where all 3 are. So you want to turn around and you see the big wall, and you want to head toward the big wall where we the rock climbing earlier and all that. You find your way, see where we climbed the rock earlier, and if you turn to the right, you see that clothesline. The clothesline is one of the locations that could show up in your journal. Also, if you just turn and look left, tree trunk right here, you'll see a dagger in it. The dagger could be one of your locations to dig for the ores. Our book, however, has bottles. So for the bottles, go to these right here, and you'll find your bottles right there. Go ahead and dig there. Oh, he found the ore. Good job, good job. All right, let me. So once you have the ores, you're just gonna like look at the big wall, and you're gonna look to the left, and you're gonna see his rowboat over here. And you're just going to attach the oars. Go. And now you should be able to push the boat into the water. And what you want to do is you just want to take a ride on the rowboat on the right side of this. So if you want to row, and I can just want to stay on the right side of the stream.
A little tight through here. So we're headed to a hanging skeleton, but before we get to that skeleton, we want to stop short of that skeleton because under a tree, you're going to find our 7th note. I don't even see the skeleton yet. Stay to the right when you make this turn up here. Doing good, little crab. You're doing good. Good rowboater. Oh, I see skeleton. I push it, and there we go.
So I do believe, little crab, not the tree nearest to you, but the next one is going to be our 7th note. See the skeleton hanging there left? That's going to be where we're headed next.
Right here.
So yeah, here is your 7th note. You'll just want to read through that. back in your rowboat. Head to skeleton that's hanging there. And you want to park right underneath this hanging skeleton. Park right underneath it. Whoa. That's good. Alright, so this way you can grab the buried idol map. Grab it?
Alright.
Got it. So that updated our quest. So, it told us where to dig the buried idol. However, there are 3 locations where it could be buried. And I believe at this point I could just tell you the 3 locations. It's showing us to go to the banana tree. And if you want to, can you row us to the banana tree? Will this rowboat go all the way through? I don't know. Really don't know. Row us to the banana tree. Thank you, little crap. You're awesome.
Where is it behind
Remember the
us?
banana tree? It's out on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down the beach from Black Pearl and all that. But the other 2 locations can be... Oh, here. Let me jump off for a second. I want to show them this other location. Okay, wait for me, little crap. All right, so
Okay.
you see where the shipwreck is? So one of the locations that they might give you... All right. Stuck in all this stuff. One of the locations they might give you at the shipwreck, and look right here to the left, and you're gonna see this like broken nut rowboat. This could be one of your dig locations that it gives you. Okay, just want to let you guys know that. The other one is the fist. Remember the fist? So that would be the other one. There's only 3: the banana tree, the fist, or the broken rowboat. And we got the banana tree. That's a good thing we have this rowboat because it's a long kind of ways to that banana tree. See it out there on the beach. There it is. There it is. So yeah, we're gonna dig. Looks like just on the right side of it, maybe. Think, little crap. Somewhere over here. Oh, you got it. And there's our second golden monkey idol. We can load that up on the rowboat and go straight back to where that hanging skeleton is, because the huge hand is just south of the skeleton. Oh my goodness. How are you liking it so far, LeChuck?
It's muted. I like it. This new island is cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
A lot of stuff. Turn.
Get out my compass. Are we stuck? Like LeChuck? I know, I'm not
Okay.
that funny. Okay, so we just want to go south of here to that big fist. So I guess we could grab it and go. Kind of like Captain Grab and Go. Follow me. South of here. Find a monkey to follow, I'll follow it. Oh, there it is. Enough. So we're
Mm.
turning in our second golden key idol. We will need to collect 3 of these. Okay. So now we're going to head. Get new quest. Going to head west. Toward the big wall. Kind of see the big wall. Oh, there it is. But we're going to kind of stay on this side of the water. We all know there's a stream over by the wall. We're looking for a mast. Here. See? Wall, water, stay on this side of things, and you'll come to this mast. So, and then you're going to look to the right, and there are going to be some planks right up here. And you're going to find our 8th note right here. Read through it, and then we're going to go west and west. We're going to follow this path. Go right over this. And going. Goodness. Parkour, not my thing. On up the ladder. You're going to cross this bridge. And you're going to see the suntan spot. Okay? And going to jump over to here. And you're going to climb this wall. And you're going to keep following the path, and you're going to fall. And then you're going to come to this like area of water. And you're just going to jump in and just simply swim across. And you're come up out of the water here. and you're going to come to this building. And on the front door, you cannot open the door. It is locked. Stockade key required to unlock. So the door is going to give you 2 locations to find the key. One location, it looks like it's giving us the water location. So the other location, and the water is just the water we just swam in. The other location would be up there. There is a cannon up there. I can get you a better view. See the cannon laying right there? So it could be that the map on the door gives you the cannon location to go and get the key. But for us, the door is telling us in the red circle to go to the water for the key. So in that case, we're going to jump in the water, little crap. And we're going to turn over any white rocks down here that we see. And look for the key. I'm going to have to take some air. There's the key. I didn't think we would ever find it, but we did. Alright, so now we're just going to go back to the door and unlock it. You want to do the honors, Luca?
Sure.
So, when you go in the door, you're going to go to the right to a table, and you're going to find, or which note is this? This is the
7th, I
9th.
believe.
This is the 9th
9th.
note. And you're going to want to read all the way through it. And when you're done reading your note, you read the note?
Yep.
Okay, you're going to want to, okay, so here's your cannon. It's all rusty and you can't move it. But you're going to want to open that shutter. So how you do that is you use this pulley right here to open the shutter.
Oh, that was that one.
Now you've got your shutter open. So, in order to move the cannon forward, we're going to have to get the rest, we're going to have to get it unstuck. So, for that, we're going to need some banana grease. So, we need to find a banana grease recipe. So, you'll come over here to this shelf right next to the table there, and you're going to want to the recipe for banana grease. So what you're going to need is 3 bananas, and you can find them right here in the barrel next to where you found the recipe. Three blackened bananas, 2 coconut shells, and 1 portion oil substitute. So, little crap, if you want to reach in the barrel and grab 3 bananas, or you have room.
Yep.
Okay. And then you'll come outside. And also there's planks in there because you're going to need planks to start the fire. And I'll go ahead and get my planks. I'll go ahead and get the fire started. And we're going to burn some bananas. Oh yeah, we're burning bananas. Burning bananas. Oh, is it burnt? No, okay. Alright, so you're going to take the burnt banana and you're going to go ahead and bring it back inside. And you're going to put it in this big pot on the big stove. And we're going to do that again. Rinse and repeat. Okay, I'll grab, I got it, okay. Take it and put it in the pot.
It's in the pot. And this one's ready for us.
That's our third banana going in the pot. Third burnt banana going in. So now it calls for 2 coconut shells. And you can look around in the crates in this building. Try to find a coconut shell, which Little Crep just found one, so there's one. It needs to go into the cooking pot. And then the other one is going to be over where the cannon is. So you're just going to come up and over here, past the waterfall. Remember I was telling you about the cannon earlier? That might be a spot where you have to find the key. Here's your cannon. So you're going to check all these little chests and curio cabinets and everything for the other coconut half. Oh. And Little Crep
There's
just
one.
found it. Okay, so that's our second one. We'll take it back and we'll put it in the pot. Are doing some cooking on the island. Little Crep is the chef. So far we have 3 burnt bananas and 2 coconut shells. So now we need to get the oil that it speaks of. So this is an interesting part. We need to go back, Little Crep, to the sunspot and get the oil. So I'm going to go across here-ish and here-ish and find ourselves at the suntan spot, right? And we're going to jump in and we're going to look for the oil under the water. And once we find the oil, we're going to, there it is, suntan oil.
There it is.
Follow me. We're going to head east out of here. And that'll be our last ingredient that we need to put in the pot. I'll turn south here at the end. Our exit. So now I come out where this little sand bit is. And Jump in the water here. And you're going to go back up and around. Okay, little crook? Okay, yeah, he's hanging in good. So we're going back to the building with our oil.
Oh,
Did you
fell
fall?
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parkour, baby. Parkour. You remember how to get out? Or you need my
I
help?
think so.
Yeah, you're going the right way. Yep. Good job. All right. All right, we gotta cross this bridge. Back at the sun spot. Climb this wall. Climb this wall. Our water. Simply swim across. Come out and go up to our building where we're doing our cooking. And Little Crab has our last ingredient, our oil. It's going in the pot, folks. Oh, yeah. So now, so now what you're going to do is you're going to come to this little cabinet next to the stove and you're going to open it. Right? You're going to open it and you're going to find an empty jar. You're going to use that empty jar at the stove and withdraw everything you just cooked. You're going to get your banana grease. So now we have our banana grease. We can grease the cannon. You're only going to use half of the banana grease. Go ahead and grease it. Did you grease it?
Yep.
And then you can push your cannon forward and set your grease down, but don't forget where you set it because you're going to need it again. Where did you set it?
Oh, it's right here.
Set it on the floor here or something. Okay, so what you're aiming at with the cannon, which you can grab cannonballs right here out of the cannonball crate, a barrel right next to the cannon. What we're aiming at is that mast that we saw earlier. Your spyglass to see it, but that is what we are aiming at, Little Croak. Good luck. Try.
Okay.
Go further. Go further. Got it. Good job, Little Croak. Good job.
Should we shoot ourselves out?
No. So now we're going to grab our remaining banana grease and we're going to go outside the zip line. Okay. Going to take the zip line down. You're going to notice a pond on the right. And if you look left, up ways from the pond, is your 10th note. And that's all your notes. job, good job. So now we're just going to head forward to the mask that we just took out. Or that little crop just took out. So there it is. It's all laying there in the debris and everything. But you're going to notice two cages. One has what we're after, the golden monkey idol. And one that and it's locked, by the way. One that you can interact with and you can open. And so what you want to do is you want to open the one that you can, and you want to grab the gunpowder gummy, and you want to place it on the lock on the other cage. So grab the gunpowder gummy.
There's a
Yep.
book in there also.
And just put that gunpowder gummy right there on that. There you go. So then we want to grab our banana grease. And we want to go southwest to the 3 skull totem. And we want to take that middle skull off. And it says something could loosen this skull. This is where you're going to use the other half of your banana grease. And now you should take it off. Go. So now we are going to head back to Black Pearl. So we're right down the beach and head back to the Black Pearl. And there's the Black Pearl. So once you get the Black Pearl, you're going to want to look on the beach for a fallen over Black Pearl, or a fallen over spyglass stand. Right on the beach by the Black Pearl. That little crab? You're going to want to raise that. You'll just interact with it to raise it. And it's missing something. It's missing the spyglass. So in order to find the spyglass that goes with this stand, you're going to have to follow the little monkey prints and the little banana peels on the ground. Follow them up this path until you find, something tiny. Spyglass. And we're just going to take that spyglass and we're just going to interact with it, and we're just going to put it on the stand that we did. Oh, look at the light. So we're going to use it. We're going to look through it. And when you do, you're going to see that skull in the distance. And we're going to go there. That's exactly where you're headed. That's exactly where you're going. You're going to go to that skull. You're going to see 2 coconuts on either side and a skull in the middle. You're going to interact with and remove the weathered skull. And then we're going to go back to Black Pearl. Remember that coconut that was on the helm of the Black Pearl? It is time to rescue Captain Coconut. So all you have to do is just interact it where it says rescue Captain Coco. And it's just going to set him right here on the table here. And it says Captain Coco needs help to see. So how are we going to help him see? We are going to go off the front of the ship here. We're going to go to that shipwreck. And we're going to go to the captain's quarters of the shipwreck. And we're going to snoop around and we're going to look for something to help Captain Coco. So you just come right up to the shipwreck, get in the water, go right into Sea Monkey Captain's quarters. And you're going to see curio cabinets that have barriers. You're going to remove the barriers. And you're going to search the curio cabinet and you're going to find cereal boxes. And we're going to search the cereal boxes till one of us gets what we need to help Captain Coco. And each one's going to have a different little toy in it. And just keep doing it until you find what you need for Captain Coco. Oh, Little Crep found it.
Yep.
Hand it to me so I can show the folks what it looks like. There it is. That's what it looks like. All right, we're going to take this to Captain Coco. Back at the Black Pearl. Or the imitation Black Pearl. Sold by Stan, right? So, what we're going to do is going to pair Captain Coco. This go. And now he looks like this. All right, so that little, yeah, you got him picked up, okay? You're gonna pick up Captain Coco. And remember when we paired the spyglass stand and when we looked through it and we saw the skull down here, we're going right back to that skull. Right down here by all this stuff down here. We're gonna put Captain Coco right there on the middle spike. Oh, and there's a light coming from Captain Coco. His light beams are reflecting off of each other. And then we're going to follow that light beam out here to the beach. southwest. And we're going to be like, oh my gosh, here's another spyglass stand that needs repaired. So we're going to fix that up. Let's interact with it to look through that one. See that it's working another one. So now we're going to head back to the cages. That's right. Yes. Yes, we're going to head back to the cages. And it's kind of easy to remember where that was because remember when you zip line down. So you can kind of think about that as you find your way. We know we zip line down here and the mast and the cages were in this vicinity. There's the totem. Okay, let me find the zip line. Zip line there. Oh, here it is. It's closer to the wall and the water. Okay. So we're going to go back to the cages. And okay. What we're going to do is from the cages, you're going to turn and look at the mass debris. Going to over the debris. Come to the dead tree and this yellow plant. Kind of push forward. And you're going to see this contraption. And we need to cut the rope. Your sword. Go ahead, little crab. And we're going to get a crate of coconuts. Herman's supply crate discovered. So we're going to take this supply crate to the original 3 ball totem, which was to the southwest of the cages. Is right over here. And we're going to place coconut shells on that middle spike, one at a time, as it allows you to interact with it. Just like so. So now we're going to go back to the cages. And we're going to rip his little freaking head off. Just like that. And we're going to take this and put it at the very top. That glowy eye and tooth there. I'm going to let Little Crep do the honors so I can show you what's going to happen. Because once the light beams hit that, he puts it on top, you're going to see the first cage float and open. Boom. Just like that. That's why we had to go light beam to light beam to light beam so we could get that to open. So now we're going to grab the golden monkey idol and take it to the big hand and place it on the big hand. So I think we could just follow the water. I don't think we can go that way. Go back this way. We know we're on this side of the water. We're just kind of following the big wall back down. We know that big hand is south of that skeleton. That we rowboated to. Going slower. I realize when you carry something in this game, you can't run. Now at this point, start heading south-ish. There's the fist, but we're looking for the hand. So where do we? Okay, so that's that. So we need to follow the monkeys. So there's a monkey pointing this way. This way. And we're here. So this is our third and final monkey idol. Good job, little crab. A helping hand accommodation unlocked. And there is our cotton swab. So now that you've done all of that hard work, you can grab that cotton swab and we're going to go take it take it to Guybrush. Want to grab that and follow me? I'll get us to Guybrush, which basically you just need to make it back to the beachfront. We're going to go past the... Where you at, little crab?
I lost you.
Oh, I'm right here. I thought I couldn't hear your footsteps. So you're just going to go down the beach front past the Black Pearl, and you're going to see the shipwreck. Going to go past the shipwreck. And past the mast, the broken mast here. Remember that little note we read up here? And then we just took that path to Guybrush. So this path to Guybrush, taking our cotton swab. Go ahead, little crab. I got you. Taking our cotton swab to Guybrush.
All right, it's time to open this gate. Come here, Spiffy. Come here, boy. There. Beats taming a monkey.
So he will open the gate, and we're going to walk in, and we're going to come to right about here, you're gonna place this cotton swab down just for a moment, and you're gonna look
Okay, I think it's time.
to your right,
Take the
and
key
you're
and
gonna
do as nature intended.
see it.
Yeah, all that waxy buildup can be a little
This will
awkward.
be your
Sometimes it helps to
8th
jail it about.
memoir.
This monkey head hides the entrance to LeChuck's secret lair. I really don't see how you'd fit a ship inside, so maybe there's a back door somewhere too.
That's funny. Grab your 8th memoir there, look. And so now you take the cotton swab key, and what do you do with the cotton swab? You swab out your ears. And that's exactly what we're going to do with this one to the monkey statue in front of us to get him to open his mouth. So what you do is you'll come over here and you interact. And just like we did when we emptied Herman's pockets, we're just going to interact with that. Go ahead, little crap. 3 times. I already did it once. Got what it looks like when he's done cleaning out the monkey's
Let's get everyone
ears.
together. You won't want to miss this.
You're good, little crap. Dun 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 dun. What?
This thing's a little stinky after all these years, but it should still work. It'll lead us through the catacombs straight to LeChuck. Oh, I almost forgot. If LeChuck's crew spots me down here, we'll never make it to Elaine. Time for my secret weapon. It's a shame I don't have any spares. If anyone asks, you're a lost tourist searching for the secret of Monkey Island. Here, you should take this. A floating head would probably give the game away.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that. And
It's all
what
clear.
this
Let's sneak inside.
head does is kind of act like a compass to kind of show you which way to go. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to want to come in here and go down the rib cage like you would a ladder.
That's the second biggest skeleton I've ever seen.
And then I'm just going to set this down and walk
We should be going
across.
northeast.
Walk across from the rib cage, and there'll be a mushroom that you can take a seat on, or your 9th memoir.
I wasn't
that's
certain
your
what I'd
9th
find below
memoir.
Monkey Island, and I'm honestly still not really sure. These catacombs can be a very confusing place.
Head back up. So now you're going to want to cross 3 bridges into a tunnel. 1.
These mushrooms are actually part of one gigantic organism. Knowing that makes me feel a lot worse.
3.
Try not to fall. I mean, really try.
Come into the tunnel.
I'm gonna start naming these passageways so we don't get lost.
You're gonna have to lean on the head now, and you're gonna have to take your time with this head. And you're gonna have to it's gonna lead you, keep going with it until you see molten lava. Follow the head until we see molten lava. Okay.
You know, you can actually get a pretty good sound out of these things.
So,
Do you think all these rooms have names? You know, like Chamber of Eternal Peril, or the Cave of 39 Spiky Rocks. Let's stay close. It'd be easy to get lost down here.
oh, he just. Spun
I
his
think
head.
it's looking southwest.
Back. But yeah, just have patience. Keep trying to follow where the head's trying to take you.
More molten lava. Or is it molten magma?
Once
Either way,
you get to the
definitely molten.
molten,
Great, now that sounds weird to me.
once you get to the molten lava, you're gonna want to look left for your first journal.
Suddenly I'm really craving omelets. Let's stay close. It'd be easy to get lost down here.
Oh,
The
here
head
it
is pointing
is.
south.
Here's your first journal. Chasing. That. First journal is chasing. Path that takes a left.
Better watch our step here. It wants us to keep going this way.
So this might be the path to the left.
Wow, just like in the legend. I wonder if I can pull it free. I guess that answers that.
We're looking for a journal that's on a ledge after a path that goes low.
Let's stay close. It'd be easy to get lost down here.
Go ahead.
It's facing northwest. This one can be Dave. Dave the corridor. Oh, I remember this chamber. I nearly got lost here last time.
Oh, here it is. Path to the left, journal to the ledge. So this is called plotting.
Reminds me of my Aunt
Do you want to
Miriam.
read through the second
She
journal?
also used to carve scary faces.
I see another one down below, too.
We go downward to the left for the third journal. This is your third journal. Spying. Make sure you read every page. Now it says, eventually we're going to come to stairs that we're going to go down, and Guybrush find a skull, and he's going to interact with the skull.
This would be majestic if it weren't so deadly.
Uh-oh, the head is turning me back. Head is turning me back.
Yeah, we
Just
should
gotta
stick
be
together.
patient.
It'll be safer that way. It's definitely facing north. A lesser pirate would have made at least 3 mushroom gags by now. I don't think most mushrooms are this jiggly. It's upsetting. Let's stay close. It'd be easy to get lost down here.
Why is he
Seems
just...
to be pointing east. This place isn't so bad once you get used to it.
Ah, there's the skull down the stairs, and then you'll see the skull, and Guybrush will interact with it. Want to make sure you have 3 journals before you get to this spot.
Ooh, look at me. I'm Murray, the grumpy talking skull. No? Nothing? Oh well.
Yep. I have 3.
Want to go up the stairs on the left. For the 4th journal, right here. It is restoring. Just read through that. Then we want to go across the bridge for the 5th journal.
Ugh, these things smell even worse than I remember.
Like a bridge.
It's not the
And
fall
there it
that kills
is.
you.
There's the 5th journal.
It's the boiling to
The
death.
5th and final journal called Imprisoning. So you just want to read through that, and then you'll have all 5 of your journals. Bam. Like that. Good job, look. Now, we going for a ride. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, so we are going to
You'd think there'd be more of a monkey theme down here.
go across here. Going to jump across. Or wait.
What happens if I touch this?
Wait a minute. Jump across here. Jump down to here.
Hey, I found
Jump
someone's
down
journal.
again.
This is LeChuck's handwriting. And it contains all of his innermost thoughts and secrets.
Jump down again. And you're going to come to this room that you see waterfalls and water going on down there. You want to hold the head while you jump into the water?
Sure.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
We
Whee!
hit the bottom.
Yep. Oh my goodness, we going for a ride.
This is the second longest flume I've ever seen.
Mm.
There goes LeChuck, yeah. So just follow the head around, go slow with it, and eventually Guybrush will ask for it back.
I want one for my boat.
Ugh, I just stepped in something. Or someone.
Don't get in a hurry, just follow him.
This is definitely high on the list of caves I like. We should stick together. It'll be safer that way.
This is where you just kind of mosey around with the head, and then
It'll be safer that way.
eventually Guybrush will ask for the head back.
Let's stay close. It'd be easy to get lost down here. It's definitely facing north.
Take your time. Don't worry about it, LeChuck. Just take your time with
This
that.
can be Dave. Wait, did I already say Dave? No, forget it.
This is back. I think this bridge.
Once we do this, there's no going back. When you're done exploring, give me back the head of the navigator, and we'll go face LeChuck.
There you go. There's your prompt to give it back to him.
Yeah, we should stick together. It'll be safer that way.
Follow him.
Oh, there's his ship.
Wow. So you're going to come to the ship. Yeah. But before you board it,
There it is. The
you're going to
legendary
want
phantom ship
to
of the ghost pirate
grab
LeChuck.
that 10th memoir,
Smaller than I remember.
which is
You
right
better
here,
wait here
LeChuck.
while I sneak aboard and save Elaine. I'm the only one who
Too
will get
late, Dunkwort.
This was where I spied LeChuck's ghost ship for the first time since it
I
had
should
left
have taken
Melee
off the
Island.
necklace.
They
Shouldn't have taken off that
LeChuck's so
necklace.
mean, he even boxes up the ship's rats.
And you'll never catch me now. Weigh anchor, you cretinous cadavers. We've got what we came for.
Elaine, no! I came all this way to save her, and I let her slip through my fingers. Oh, was I kidding? No pirate legend. Just a guy with unusually spacious pockets, and now I'll never see Elaine again. Oh, Elaine!
What are we ever going to do? How are we going to catch him?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I'm a little busy right now, sweetheart.
Elaine?
What are you waiting for? A meet and greet ticket? Hurry up and come aboard.
Oh, honestly. Pardon me for just a moment while I collect my husband.
Elaine!
did she harpoon
I thought
him?
you were LeChuck's prisoner. I came here to rescue you.
That's why I came here to rescue you. Because I know you. And because I missed you.
Can we please save this touching display of marital stupidity for when we're back on dry land?
Oh, Captain Cake. Listen, about that whole false recipe.
We'll discuss it later. Right now, we have to get out of here.
No,
No?
I know this place isn't real, but the Sea of Thieves is. Ramsay's kept the pirate life alive there, and now he's in danger thanks to me. Whatever LeChuck's planning, we have to stop it.
If you say so. Then get to the cannon, Fleetwood. We've got a ghost ship to catch.
All right, we're
Maybe
going
he really
after him.
will become legend of Monkey Island. If any of us survive, I mean.
I don't care how my story goes, so long as you're part of it.
That's so sweet. Now stop flirting and start firing. I think we can bring that wall down.
Look at all these supplies in here.
Headless monkey. Here we go.
There's 900 cannonballs.
Really?
Yeah.
I like what we just found.
Yep, there's a bunch of fruit too. Oh, speed ahead. Alrighty.
Grab all day. Grab a spare cannon and use it to make us an exit. Wall up ahead looks pretty unstable.
So you have to drive?
We did it. Now,
Yeah.
let's catch LeChuck.
This is in the trailer, I think, too. I think I've seen it.
You want to drive?
Sure.
Okay.
LeChuck's ship, dead ahead.
Oh, I see it up there to the left.
Catch me if you can!
Get back here, LeChuck.
It's not like LeChuck to run away.
This is fun.
Fire the cannon!
I'm gonna,
Pretty
like,
unstable.
add this in and take Hourglass out.
Yeah.
Just a whole game mode of this.
There's a wall to the right they need to shoot out.
Hey, I'm getting good at this.
Nice.
Let's hurry.
I'm back here, LeChuck. We're not quite done with you. You haven't finished what you started, dude. Looks like it's gonna be a right turn up here.
Behind us, Captain. We're gaining on them.
I've seen rubber duckies move faster than that old tub.
We can't let him get away.
Stay on his trail.
You got it.
Send them our regards.
Looks like we'll need to make our own exit.
Allow me.
That's as good a route as any. Let's go.
I know these caves like the back of my hand.
Enemy ship sighted.
We have to keep going.
No one curses my husband and gets away with it.
Less talking, more chasing.
Ready another volley.
Faster, boys, faster!
Bring that wall down. set of course for that tunnel.
Fleetwood's not giving up!
He's trying to lose us.
Concentrate, Guybrush.
Chasing us will be the last mistake he ever make!
Just a little further.
Make it rain, matey!
We have plenty of cannons. Let's use them.
No exit? No problem.
These cannons are great.
Time to get back to the chase.
Good job, little crap. It's a little bit different than the water, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sailing on lava. It's a little bit different.
I want that ship destroyed!
Uh-oh, we must be getting closer to
Got you
LeChuck.
cornered. There's nowhere left to run.
Oh,
So, now what do we do?
Uh-oh. Looks like LeChuck's decided he wants to fight after all.
And our cannons won't make a dent in that ghost ship of his.
Ghost ship? Hey, wait a second.
I don't think any of us will get close enough to use that stuff on LeChuck, assuming it even works.
Maybe we don't have to.
Cannonballs?
Root beer cannonballs.
Destroy LeChuck's ghost ship. This might actually work.
But we're not exactly.
Root beer cannonballs. Let's go.
Lucky shots from LeChuck, and we'll all be taking a long, hot bath.
Go get you some root beer
You wanna
cannonballs.
save the Sea of Thieves? I don't think we have a choice. Let's go get LeChuck.
I'll take the wheel if you want to go get some.
Okay.
Root beer cannonballs. Let's go. Root beer for the win.
What should we do?
Get them off our backs!
Blast us away out of here. Firing! There's our exit. Full speed ahead!
Right.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Cut him off at the pass. We're going to use those root beer cannonballs on him.
What happens if I fall off the boat?
I don't know. I never thought about
Probably
it.
like black screen.
Probably won't let you. Okay, cannons left side. Get him, low crap. Hit him with the root beer.
Have a shot yet.
Try not to get us hit.
Oh, we're gonna hit.
Shall I raise your sail
No.
for you?
No, we're good. This is a ghost ship, remember? Right side cannons, get him. Root beer him. Root beer him.
This is a root beer keg I can
Root
fill
beer
them
him.
up with.
Yeah.
Have them a bunch.
Coming for you, LeChuck.
Give up, Fleetwood! You're fighting real pirates now!
Well, we got the mojo. Where'd he go? There he is. We're coming up on him. Got front cannons too.
They're on them. I can't use them.
Okay.
I want that ship destroyed!
That sucks. It'd be cool if we could use them. Oh, you can fall off and you die. And you just come
Wow.
Avoid their fire!
back. Okay. You don't go to the ferry or anything, you just die.
Take him out. Take him out.
I wonder if you can, like, get on their boat. Because I can load myself into the cannon.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
I need more time, you incompetent imbeciles!
Bye,
Got
LeChuck.
him.
What's he doing? I thought I saw him in the air. I think we have to beat him 2 more times. Like, I think you have to beat him 3 times.
You can harpoon the lava. It's like a rock. That's weird. But right when you touch it, you don't sink or anything. You just like die, and it's like a hard surface. That's weird.
Try to give you shots, because I know they steal the front camera.
It'll take more than mojo to beat me. A pile of gold to whoever sinks that ship!
Get him with the root beer. Get him.
Keep firing!
Taking damage!
Blast them to pieces!
It's
Oh,
hard to
good
hit 'em in
shot.
here.
Oh, there's no way.
Can't stand much more of this!
It's just hard to hit him in here. It's weird.
Yeah, it's because of all the little rocks in the way and stuff. I'll just let them pound him for a while.
Better than that! Blast them to pieces!
Take that root beer and like it, LeChuck.
We're not finished here yet!
Yeah,
They're
that's what I
gone.
thought. More time.
I tried to harpoon him.
Did it work?
I don't think so. We weren't, or it either doesn't work or we weren't close enough.
Let them get away. Oh, I see him up there. We're going.
You can really just let them do all the work.
Yeah. want to drive
They
again?
did. There's a lot of obstacles in here for me.
Okay.
Blast them to pieces!
There he is, right side, low crap. Oh my god.
Oh dang, he's hitting the rocks over there. Hit him.
You're fighting real fighters now! At last!
I will ram angel you. Yeah, get out of here,
gone.
LeChuck.
Oh, everything's orange. Okay, glitched.
Yes, I know. But we can celebrate later. This whole place is about to come down. Wait,
Oh, she anchored
who took our
us.
anchor?
Who anchored us?
You'll
Oh.
not see the back of me so easily.
He's up there.
That merry chase through the fires of Monkey Island gave me all the time I needed to complete this, my burning blade.
Oh, he's killing him.
Guybrush! I can't move!
Let go of her, LeChuck.
Never! Elaine has a date with destiny. Two souls together, in harmony at last. Such a pity your friends won't be alive to see it.
No! Oh my god, we gotta get after them.
The pirate lord
Oh.
suspected
Hi, Karina.
you could use a little mojo about now. It seems he was correct. Brace
Yeah,
yourselves.
slap the mojo on us,
This
Karina.
next part gets a little bumpy. Yeah.
Oh. He's teleporting us.
Is that it?
Gotta beat LeChuck. Got away. And he took Guybrush and Guybrush's lady. We gotta get him back.
There's our beautiful supplies.
Power him?
You can show Recon our supplies. He's here now.
Go.
Yep.
Where do you think the mojo's taking us?
I think back to the Sea of Thieves.
No, I don't think so. Not with the mojo.
Uh-huh. There's 14 people in the stream right now.
Edit that. Yep. He really put the mojo on us. What the heck? What the heck, little crap?
Where are
I
we?
don't know, but I'm gonna grab
Oh,
some pineapple or something. How about you?
yep, I have some pineapples. I stole them off the
We
airboat.
are at Melee Island. I think some trouble's about to go down. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Go.
I knew it! LeChuck's taken over the whole town! Head to the church and do what you can to stall LeChuck. I've got an idea, but I'll need time. And a lot of bananas.
Ready. Head to the church. Up.
Fell off the dock.
Oh. There's a ladder. Where? He just wanted a evening swim. That's all.
Yep.
We gotta go to
Was
church.
hot.
It's Sunday. We gotta go to church. Come on. You remember where the church is? I'm following. Clock tower. There is the church. Shall we? Ready for this?
Yep.
Go.
Dearly bewitched,
What?
we are gathered here tonight
In
to
the
bear
heck?
witness to the blessed matrimony of Elaine Marley
What the heck
and the fearsome pirate.
is LeChuck
it up,
doing
Tripboards.
trying
We
to
don't
marry
have 'em.
Elaine? What in the heck? This is not right. Come here. Oh, golly. Trying to stop him. Golly. Son of a...
Wedding crashers, eh? Well, you won't stop me this time. What good are your weapons if I can command you not to move? Resume the ceremony!
Do you, Elaine, take LeChuck to be your husband? To mindlessly obey for all eternity?
I do.
And do you, LeChuck?
Yes! After all these years, I do.
If anyone here objects to the eternal union of this loving couple, let them speak now, or forever hold their peace.
I object.
I object!
Ramsey! Blistering bilge wipes. Will these infernal interruptions never end?
I found you at last! The man who stole that blade and tried to play at being the Pirate Lord just to orchestrate this sham of a marriage. Now, let them go, LeChuck. It's over.
Over? Ha ha! I'm just getting started. By coming here,
Oh?
you've offered yourself to me as a wedding present.
What? No way.
And once I've disposed of you, I'll be free to
Oh my
take your
goodness.
place. Your pirate legends will make a fine army for me and my bride-to-be. And Captain Flameheart will never know what hit him.
What the...
Who could turn down the mightiest pirate on the waves?
Oh, my love. How wonderful. You are as brilliant as you are malicious.
I know. Now, where were we?
I ask again, if anyone who actually matters objects to the union of this loving couple...
Me. Ah, you son
Get
of...
on with it, Bookweed!
Then, by the power invested in me as governor, I now pronounce you man, evil man, no, Lord. I now pronounce you dread pirate lord, and...
Yeah, let's go. Get him. Get him with that root beer. Oh, let's get that
Now's
sword.
our chance. Let me take the others to safety. I know you have what it takes to deal with LeChuck. Don't let your guard down, and remember,
Talking to you, little crap.
in this world, it's not your sword that cuts deepest.
Upstarts, nincompoops. Everywhere I go, no matter what I try, it's always pirate wannabes who meddle in my plans and ruin everything. Well, I may have lost Elaine and my burning blade, but I can still have my fun by tearing you limb from limb. Not even Ramsay dares to face me.
Get him. Where is he?
Where
There
did
he
he
is.
go?
Get
Oh.
him. Son of a LeChuck.
This isn't over.
About to slap some A&W on you, Chuck. Go.
Tick-tock, your time is running out.
There he is. Get him. Yeah, get him.
There's no place free.
How dare you try to take
their hands when they see me.
Elaine?
You'll never think of an answer to that.
Getting a Y retort?
No.
Not yet. Let him hit you. Not hit you, but come at you. Or you do the insults and the retorts.
Pirates will clap their hands when they see me.
Oh, there we go. There's so many.
They won't have to look at your face.
What was that gobbledygook?
That wasn't the right one.
Elaine shall be my blushing bride.
Blushing bride? Hold on. Oh, it's the one being seen with you would make anyone blush. Got him. Get him.
I'll show you how a real pirate fights. It's foolish to stand and fight me.
Something about,
There's no
you're right, I
possible
should have brought a
way to
stool.
reply.
Ah. You have to give him breaks so you can do the retort. The insults.
It's foolish to stand and fight me.
Oh. Yeah.
Got him. Got him. What do you think about that,
I
LeChuck?
enjoy watching you squirm. I shall rule with an iron fist.
God, no one will you at all? I don't know.
Will you be boiled or roasted? I don't know.
I knew you'd have nothing to say. What a miserable excuse for a retort.
Oh my gosh. I got it wrong. Get him.
Athena's fortune will rally behind me.
At least they
At least they
won't
won't
have
have
to
to
look
look
at
at
your
your
face.
face. Get him. Good one, little crap.
I'll show you how a real pirate fights. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, you better go and get. Go and get. Get out of here. Okay. Before I put some root beer on you, dude. There you go. Gotta beat him 2 more times, because you gotta beat him 3
so
times.
lucky next time.
I hurt him. Go. Oh, there he is.
Right here.
Damn right.
We've only just begun. The Sea of Thieves you know will soon be nothing but a memory.
Oh, there's his retort.
Nothing but a memory. They won't have to.
Too bad.
Oh, but no one will remember you at all. Good one. Good one, little croak.
Prepare to taste the hot winds of oblivion.
Hot winds of oblivion. Prepare to taste root beer, you son of LeChuck.
Captain Flameheart shall serve me.
I don't think so.
Captain Flameheart shall serve you. Will you be boiled or roasted?
Yeah. Will you be boiled or roasted? That's a good one. Good one, little crow.
I can't believe your audacity.
Well, you better believe it, LeChuck. Oh, nice move, little crow.
I command you to kneel before me.
What? Think so.
You're right. I should have brought us to it. We already used that one. Good idea. You look like you could use a rest.
I knew you'd be no match for me.
Uh-oh.
No.
Wrong one.
Soon I shall rule the waters.
Soon I shall rule the waters.
You fight like a slashed tail.
I can't believe your audacity. This isn't over.
Don't you leave again. Oh. We gotta take him down one more time. Where'd he go?
I'm not so easy to pin down.
Oh, there he is. I'll wait for you.
How long can you hold your breath? You Sea of Thieves pirates are a joke.
What?
You Sea of Thieves pirates are a joke. You've got plenty of experience with that.
Yeah.
What was that gobbledygook?
Oh.
Oh. Days are numbered, LeChuck.
I'll teach ye to mess up my plans. You'll never think of an answer to that.
I'll teach you to mess up my plans.
I'll teach ye to mess up my plans.
allow me to deliver the punchline.
Oh, great. You've got plenty of experience with that.
There's
Maybe?
no possible way to.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
I'll show you how a real pirate fights.
Get to slapping.
I shall be the Dread Pirate Lord.
I shall be the Dread Pirate Lord.
Aha. Got him.
I'll enjoy watching you squirm. I shall claim Ramsay's seat of power.
Seat of power?
Good idea. You look like you could use a rest.
Yeah. Good one, little crab.
Curse the lot of ye!
Uh-oh. Look out.
Now's your chance. Grab some root beer and use it against LeChuck.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got my A&W. Shake it up. I'll throw it down on him.
So disgustingly sweet.
Me too.
Get him with the root beer.
I'm just doing it right in his mouth.
Yeah. Take that, LeChuck.
It's not fair. Every time.
Oh, he's
all
back.
my evil schemes. Why does this always
Don't let me get root beer in
happen
your
all?
feather in your cap.
I'm the legendary pirate LeChuck. I should get to win once in a while. Why do I never get to win? It makes me so angry. So angry. I could just.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
He popped like a balloon.
He did. Oh.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a firework.
Wow.
Okay.
There's the Pirate Lord.
Free will, check. New sword, check. I'm ready for battle. Now, where's LeChuck?
Look up, Guybrush. I think this is one fight we're a little late for.
Oh, so I don't get to save everyone? How am I supposed to prove I'm a mighty pirate legend if other people hog all the heroics?
Your story is still being written, Guybrush. There are plenty more pages left in those memoirs. Besides, being a pirate legend isn't just about the battles you fight or what you accomplish. It's about who you are and all that you could be. True legends know when to take a stand against those like LeChuck, who take all they can and give nothing back. On our Sea of Thieves, we can do better. Stop by my tavern sometime, and I'll show you what I mean. I have a map I think you'll find particularly interesting.
Well, I think you're on your way to being a pretty legendary husband. But even if this isn't really Melee Island, I think I'd like to stay for a while.
Yeah, me too. Now that LeChuck's curse is broken, it'll be nice to spend time with everyone.
Guybrush, Threepwood. Hey, it's your own buddy.
Oh my gosh, it's Stan.
I have
Oh, remember?
100%
That's funny.
perfectorino chip for you, my friend. You simply have to stop by my office so we can talk. In fact, if you get me out of this thing, I'll throw in a free valet service. Hello? Guybrush? Anybody?
Don't say it.
Almost everyone?
It's not just Stan who needs better material.
Well, I think a little rest and relaxation is an excellent idea. And when you're ready, The Sea of Thieves will be there waiting for you. I'll see to that. And so will our friends here. Come in, Kate.
Just a second. 3 foot?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, Honey Pumpkin, at least I've learned something from all this.
What's that, Plunder Bunny?
This view will never get old.
Lovebirds. Like the champagne bottles. Pop them open. Oh, we can talk to them.
Can we?
Thanks again for coming to rescue me. Hey, maybe I should try those legendary trials too. They sounded pretty fun.
Him.
Till next time.
Okay.
You can set
Could be all of
Guybrush and I will round up the townsfolk
Take
and
the
get this place
layer.
back to normal. Eventually.
Alright, well, it's time to go
So-
home.
So we have to sail back to get the completion.
Yeah. I got my root beer with me.
Yep, me too.
I
Oh,
like
maybe I
root
should
beer.
change it out. I'll change it out for a fresh one. Yeah. Okay. I got a fresh one.
He's got a fresh root beer.
I can make an a game mode where you just have these and you kill people with them. Let's go. You like the new Eyes of Reach? It's from the
Yes.
drops today.
We'll be waiting.
Wave that by. Huh? I want that boat they have.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. They're still talking. Tail complete. I got an achievement.
Yay, party time. Uh-oh,
Oh. Oh,
Aw,
I got
they took our
2
root beer.
achievements. Yeah. Oh, did we get a sword though? We got a sword.
Yes, we got the burning blade.
Oh, that's cool. And we got the title. I really like the title. Oh, that's cool. Look at the sword.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Got it all.
That's
We
cool.
got everything.
Yeah. Go see, I'll go put this stuff up. I don't think there's enough space on my boat for everything. Yeah.
That was some awesome mojo that Karina put on us. Thank you for all your help, little crab. Look and see. Wait, tall tales.
Where? Oh, titles there. 15 pages of titles.
So now the only 3 that aren't unlocked, we just have to wait for the hot fix.
Hmm. Okay.
Yep.
So we won't have the title yet?
Right.
I was looking for the Mighty Pirate title.
It's a known glitch that they're working on a fix. But thank you very much, little crab, and we hope this helps a lot of pirates out there to get through
Look how pretty, wow.
The Lair of LeChuck. Thanks for watching.
Hmm. Oh my god, look at all these storage crates. They're
Oh
full of supplies.
my goodness.
Look in this one right here. They're full
Oh
of supplies.
my goodness. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
1,000, 1,300,
Wow. Somebody
500,
totally needs to clip this.
800,
Are you kidding me?
200. Wow.
Wow. Whoa. What the heck? This must have been like an alliance server
Yeah.
that everybody dropped off their storage crates here. Like every ship in the server, alliance server. What the heck did we land on, little crap?
My goodness.
Oh my gosh.